A little while since I've done a video, so I thought I would do an update video. The last time I did one, I think it was just a tour of the car my son bought. He finally got his settlement. He was in an accident when he lived out in Arizona with his girlfriend. They were at a red light and he was driving her mother's car, and this woman just plowed right into him. And it took a while, but he got his settlement finally from that, and he got a $1,200 car. And check out my last video if you want to see what he got. But the settlement was about $3,000, so it wasn't a lot, but it came in handy for him to get a new car. And yeah, I don't know, there's so much that's happened since my last video. Let's see, WrestleMania weekend came and went, and we went to Access and we watched NXT. We saw Ric Flair's statue unveiled, and then we went to Progress Wrestling and watched some of the UK guys, and then we watched Evolve. I'm sorry, I can't remember. And then last weekend we went to NXT Fort Pierce and NXT Largo. And the only reason why we went to NXT Fort Pierce was because of a picture that I saw on Twitter. I'm going to pull the picture up and show you, because it wasn't tweeted anywhere that these guys were going to be, the UK guys. They didn't, you know, publicly say that they were going to do any shows with NXT. But with my love for detective stories, I saw this picture online that one of them posted, and I was like, you know what, it looks like they're on their way to Fort Pierce. It was this picture. Trent7, this guy, posted the picture. Look how funny Tyler Bate is in the middle. But yeah, they posted this picture on their Twitter, and I tweeted to them and asked them, what did I say? I said, I don't remember. A lot of people made replies. I'm trying to pull up my comment. I'm not saying. Anyway, I said something. I might not have commented on that picture exactly, but I said something like to the effect. Are you going to Fort Pierce or something like that? And they didn't respond, and we just said to hell with it, bought the tickets, and went on the off chance that they would be there because they're from the UK. And honestly, I thought at that point that they would have headed back to the UK and they wouldn't be in the US anymore. But we took our chances and bought our tickets and drove out there, and sure enough, Tyler Bate had a match against Wolf Young. And my daughter was thrilled because our seats, you know, were general admission, but there was one gold circle seat that was open. And wouldn't you know, I got that seat for pictures. And then when Tyler Bate came out to do his match, I let my daughter sit in it, and I got this picture of him that he retweeted and posted on his Instagram. So it was worth it. And then in NXT Largo, we got to see Pete Dunne had a match. So I got plenty of pictures of him. And if you want to see my pictures, I am on Twitter, and I share a lot of pictures. And I am on Twitter, I'm Graven Baby. So go follow me because I post a ton of wrestling pictures. So I guess that would be the highlight, was my daughter getting to see the guys that she really liked. And she got a really cute selfie with Tyler Bate at the Progress show, because the indie wrestlers will set up like tables where they'll sell their merchandise, their t-shirts, signed 8x10s or whatever they have that they're selling. So she was able to give them some fan art that she drew, and she got this really cute selfie with Tyler Bate with a little Snapchat app, if this would ever focus. No, it's not going to focus, but that was really cute. And that was a highlight for her. And she was able to give them the fan art that she drew, which I was glad for her. And when we were at the Largo show, actually, I saw somebody that I hadn't seen in about a year that I was just surprised to see, because he's also a fan photographer. And we had like issues between us, and yeah, that was strange, you know, when you see somebody you're not expecting to see. But since I've spoken with him via email, so I think all of that stuff has been squished, so that's good, right? Act like an adult and get things taken care of and resolved, because you don't want to go to a show and have problems, right? But check out my daughter's Redbubble, because she will sell her wrestling fan art or whatever, and the money that she makes from her fan art, she later turns around and ends up buying merchandise from the wrestlers that they sell, their t-shirts and everything. But this is her Instagram. Look at all of her fan art. Look at this Charlotte she did. Like, it's just amazing to me that she can draw like that. It's so good. But yeah, go follow her and support her if you can. Her Redbubble store has all kinds of stuff, from t-shirts to cell phone cases to stickers even. And somebody actually bought one of her cell phone cases, but it wasn't this one. It was one that she drew of TJP. It's right there is a cell phone case somebody bought. I got lipstick on my fingernail. But anyway, look. There's TJP on the cell phone case, and he posted on his Instagram the cool stuff that the fans have sent him. So there's the cell phone case. So somebody bought the cell phone case from her Redbubble and mailed it to him, which I thought was pretty cool. But these cell phone cases aren't exactly cheap. They're well made, and I do believe that this cell phone case, I think, was like 24, something like that. But it's, you know, it's, you're supporting an artist who's going to turn around and support the wrestlers with, I'm gonna change the way I'm sitting, that will support the wrestlers that she likes by buying their merchandise. So it's the circle of merch. I don't know. Come here, buddy. Say hi to Boo. Say hi to Boo Bear. He's afraid to get on the couch because Molly and Ninny are up here, and they're kind of cranky girls. God, this thing is so high. I'm gonna lower it. Is that better? But that's what we did for a WrestleMania weekend. We watched WrestleMania from the house because it's so expensive to go to WrestleMania, and it's so crowded. And to be honest, the tickets are so expensive. Any kind of seating that we would have gotten would have been the nosebleed seats. So we just avoided all of that and stayed at home. It's much better. And what else? Oh, Largo. Let's like, okay, so the two NXT shows that we went to, Fort Pierce was as empty as I've seen it in a long time. There was hardly anybody there, and the crowd was really quiet. There was this one guy that was being a jerk to the wrestlers. Like, he kept saying man bun to CN, just stupid stuff. And then the very next night in Largo, it's the most crowded I've ever seen Largo. Like, one venue's half empty, the other one is at capacity. I'm sure the building was holding more people than it should have. But yeah. And on the personal side of things, I'm still not on speaking terms with my mother. She and I haven't spoken. We spoke briefly, but it was back when Justin got his car, and I emailed her to let her know that he had gotten a car, and then she wrote me back and just told me to leave her alone. So I'm just gonna leave her alone. She and I have really never really gotten along, and it just all came to a head recently after her blood clot sent her to the hospital. I thought that she and I would be able to get along and everything like that, but it's just more of the same, and things just got worse. They were worse than they've ever been, really. So there's little to no hope in that relationship with me and my mom. I don't know what else I can do on that aspect, but and oh, one other stupid thing. I didn't really think it through, but I applied at the dollar store. I thought, oh, well, I could do this, you know, and it would be a big deal because I'm a stay-at-home mom and my daughter is homeschooled, and I've been helping Justin try to get on his feet and get him back and forth to these job interview things and all that stuff, and just got done helping him find his car, blah, 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 whatever. And I thought, oh, well, I'll go ahead and do this. Long story short, the Dollar Tree wanted me to go in for a job interview, and I chickened out and didn't go. I feel so stupid. And I was like, I've screwed up the one place that I love to go, my happy place. And so now, instead of going 3 minutes down the road to the Dollar Tree that's super nice, super new, super convenient to get to, out of my own shame and embarrassment for being stupid, now I'm going to the one that is further away, but it's my own fault. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't call to cancel the job interview. I just didn't show up at all. I figured, you know, they would get the message, and then somebody who would really want the job and be able to do it would be better at it than I would. And I don't know if I could handle customers like the ones that come in and they're cranky and they're mean, and I'm pretty sure I would throw something or cuss at somebody. I just don't think I could handle, at my age now, being treated like I was when I was a cashier back when I was in my teens. I just don't think it's in me to put up with that shit anymore. So it is what it is. I don't know. So my plan now is to kind of avoid the dollar store for the next 2 months. Well, not the dollar store, the one that's by my house, I'm going to avoid for the next 2 months. And hopefully when I go back, they'll have forgotten all about me. Even though I went into the store like almost every day, walked to the store almost every day, and they recognize me. Maybe 2 months won't be long enough. I don't know. I mean, maybe they have like turnaround, and the people that were there that remember me now will have transferred to a different store, or will have quit, or that manager will be gone. I have really screwed up my happy place. I don't know why I did that. But I guess this video was just to get back into making videos, because it's fun to make these videos, and I don't really have anybody to talk to about this kind of stuff, like what the shows are like, or I don't know. I guess it's just good to vent to this. I don't know if anybody's even going to watch this, or if they're going to care or anything, but it's just good to get it off my chest, because I don't know. I guess really I still have a lot to deal with the issues with my mom, but going to these NXT shows really help me forget about those kind of problems, and that's why I like to go to those shows. But we mostly go to all these wrestling shows because my daughter loves it so much, and she loves to draw these people and run her little store and just support them and everything like that. So I don't know. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you don't like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, and if you have a good mom, give it a thumbs up. Or if you're like me and you have a mom that you don't see eye to eye with, give it a thumbs up. And if you think Molly is cute, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll try to make these videos more consistently. And I don't know, it just feels good to get this stuff off of my chest. So Anyway, thanks for watching.